as the smoke rises from what remains of Ganon's castle. You just know he's laying under there. He's been laying under there for the last 23 hours now, just waiting for me to get close so that he could surprise me. And now it's time. Man, it took you long enough to walk over here. It was so hard to breathe under there. It's so much darker than that picture that I used. You know that picture for that, you're the best. Look around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. So I started to like go up an octave, but I decided not to. Man, take it easy there, dude. That quick shot of Link's face looking back. You know, like, oh shit. I love how he stretches here and like his muscles tremble. Because that's just how it is when you stretch, you know. So anyway. Well, first things first here. You lost her one sword, we're gonna have to equip the other one. He's like, what? He's like, I didn't like that too much. It's too bad this fight has to be so easy, but you know what? But hey, that's just how it is. Did I just say it was easy? I meant, oh, no, it's really hard. I mean, it is Ganon after all. I'm so scared. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. I'm scared out of my Zobawitz right now. Oh my gosh, maybe I should be using the hammer instead. I think that might do more damage than the sword, but I'm not sure. Oh. Wow. Tried to jump out of the way, he caught my ass in midair. Fortunate thing, oh yeah, now Zelda screams. You know, she wasn't worried about me before, but then when I got back up, then she was like, oh my god! My boyfriend has... My boyfriend has, like, multiple lives. Like a cat. That's so unnatural. Why you drop bombs for, I wonder? I don't know, dude. All I know is I'm running out of magic. I'm running out of Vagic here. So, you better be dying real quick here, Sonny. A couple more hits here. And just the sound of that sword against that tail. It sounds like metal against metal. Well, we have just enough magic to pull that off. We're gonna have to get him to give us some more here. Shut up, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. Alright, fine. I'm coming, I'm coming. Wait, you want me to wash the dishes while I'm over here? Actually, I wouldn't mind that so much. Whatever. So while he's thrashing about, I'm just gonna get my ass back in here. I don't know if at this point if the Goron sword is actually any better than the Master Sword is, and arguably it might not be to begin with. Dude, just trying to get my magic filled up here. That's fine, whatever. Boy, look at that shot of Ganon. He's trying to teabag me, isn't he? Alright, let's get back to what we were doing here. I'll go around the other side this time, why not? Just always remember to take a flip back after you hit him so that he doesn't swing around and nail your ass. Just wouldn't want that, would we? And don't go swinging twice either. Like I did just there now. to get a sense of the surroundings. Always pay attention to the surroundings, too. You don't want to get backed up against the edge of the arena. There we go, swinging twice again. For whatever reason. Maybe I was thinking I should ace strike or something, I don't know. Oh, this is it. Last hit, and we got to start rolling between his legs. Oh, man. Sure got lucky there. 2 deaths against Ganon, though, you gotta better believe. He was really cutting it down. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Huh. Wow, look at my sword. It's amazing. It's even more powerful than the Goron sword at this point. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Game, set, match. Bitch. And there you have it. 3 hard run of Ocarina of Time for it. Right there. Considerably easier than the first game, though, I'll tell you that. Jeez, I don't even want to think about that first game. Like the Dark Nuts. Rooms full of Dark Nuts with only 3 hearts. I don't even know how I did it. Send him away. So is it, wait, is it snowing out there? I haven't seen any snow yet this year. I know Appleton got some. A couple of other people from Wisconsin said they had some, but we haven't seen any here in Neenah though. So I mean, not that I'm complaining, mind you. Holy crap, am I not? Oh, I should look and see what movies came out this week. I didn't even look. You... Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. But most of all, curse you, Shrimp! Someday when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Yeah. So what, dude? You have the Triforce of Power in your hand. I don't even give a shit. But essentially we have banished 1/3 of the Triforce away, which is kind of unfortunate. Because without power, what do you really have, you know? You can have all the wisdom in the world, but it doesn't even matter because nobody believes you. Thank you, shut up. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world for a time. But all the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule is my doing. I should be the one getting sealed away. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. I don't know what voice this is, or where it's coming from, but... Shut up. Give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Are you sure you're a sage? If you say so. Oh, she puts her hand on mine. Ah! Stop it! What is this? I've seen this ending like 50 times. Why am I getting feels now? Stop that. Oh, speaking of feels, guys. I watched a movie last night that Holy crap. There's a lot of hype about the movie on Reddit. And I thought, well, 10 million people can't be wrong, or for me it's more like 30 people can't be wrong, but whatever. The movie's called Dear Zachary, and if you do decide to watch it, do not read any spoilers. Just watch it. Because it would have completely ruined that movie if I had known what was going to happen. Because I thought I knew what was going to happen. Like, halfway into it, I thought, okay, and then so-and-so, then this is going to happen. And it's going to be like, oh, I was not prepared. So, yeah, Dear Zachary is the name of the movie. Not exactly a movie I think kids would really enjoy so much, but man, I'll tell you. Like, I mean, I felt like some of the worst of myself almost came out as I was watching it. Just like, I can tell you right now, for anyone who has seen it, I can tell you the part that freaked me out the most. In retrospect, the part that I couldn't get out of my head after I went to bed that night was the "Mommy loves you" part. And I don't think that's spoiling anything to say that. But that's the part I couldn't get out of my head, was "Mommy loves you." So, oh man. So that was one of the movies. I've also been hearing a lot about these movies called like Beyond Sunset or Beyond Sunrise. I guess that's two different movies, and I think there's a third one, like they're part of a trilogy or something. And I guess they're supposed to be about, like, chance encounters, where two people get together, and they build a whole life together, and then at the end of the movie, it turns out none of it actually happened. It's that kind of movie, like the Butterfly Effect, sort of. So, I'm interested in movies like that, so I'm thinking about watching those. Actually, you know what? Technically, I could just jump right over here and take a look and see what's coming up. Oh, no, I can't. I can't minimize my thing. Okay. Never mind. But I've been to the movies a lot this last month or so. There have been so many movies. I saw Gone Girl, and everybody seems to just love that, but I don't know. I wasn't that crazy about it, to be honest. I don't know. I just couldn't figure out, like, it was really good until the part where, well, I don't want to, once again, I don't want to spoil it. But, I don't know. It's like, it was, you know, good while I was watching it, and then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and after a while, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what I was really expecting. I mean, it's not like I was expecting a happy ending or something. You don't have to have that. But it's almost like, maybe I just need to watch it again, because I don't know what to think of it. And I think that fact bothers me more than anything. I don't know. And then I finally went and saw Nightcrawler after, so that's been out for like a month now. Finally went and saw that like a few nights ago. Love that one. I saw Interstellar, and it was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. I'll say that much. I think, like, you know, if you're like a science major and you know a lot about science and you have like a lot of theories about time and stuff like that, then yeah, you probably enjoy it too. Which is strange, because I'm the kind of person who thinks about that stuff all the time. And yet for some reason, I don't know. I don't know what it is that it was missing. It wasn't really missing anything. It was just more like, I guess I just don't get as immersed into movies as I did when I was younger. Maybe that's all it is. But I felt like it was more about the science than about the characters, and I guess that's what bothered me most about it. Because to me, if it's like a movie, it's supposed to be like a story about characters. It's not supposed to be, hey, look at me, I'm so smart. Even though there's nothing wrong with that, but still, you know, it's like I'm trying to think of what else I've seen. It's been like... It's been a while. Oh yes, this is the coolest part. All the sages hanging out on Death Mountain. See, they're hanging out in my favorite... Whoa! Why is the screen dark? Maybe because I haven't pushed anything in a while? I think that was my Wii doing that just now. Sorry to Impa for ruining your shot there. Yeah, another one that I saw was called Men, Women, and Children. And everybody said that one was so bad, but I actually kind of liked it. I don't know. It's Men, Women, and Children. It's all about, like, how the internet affects the world and stuff. How it's changed our lives and everything. And people said it was, like, too obvious, that it was just all it did was tell us stuff we already know. And yeah, I mean, that is true. Kind of. They did have a good point there. But at the same time, you'd be surprised how many people don't know what you know. Sometimes the gratification of watching a movie is not so much being told something as it is the gratification you feel for knowing that the message is getting out there to a bunch of other people who probably don't know. Whatever, I didn't mean to talk about all through the credits, but I had to fill it up with something, I guess. I love how you can see Bowser in this shot. There it is, the end. And I didn't get a Scarecrow song, so there's going to be no Scarecrow song playing here. And with that, I can't press anything on the controller. It's officially over. Wow, okay, alright, so I can already tell you without a doubt the next LP after this is going to be 3 parts long. And it's called The Bird Story. For those of you who've been watching Luca Gen streams and getting all these burb feels, well, it's not over yet. I got some more burb feels for you. So there'll be that. I'll probably go ahead and go to Typing of the Dead just after that. And believe it or not, I know this sounds impossible to believe, even because it's been like a month since it came in. But I've yet to actually test out my 3DS capture software. I know I should have done that the moment it came in. I still haven't done it yet. I almost don't want to because the anticipation is more fun than the actual using of it, you know. I hate that I look at things like that, but I do, you know. So I haven't tried it yet. But I'm assuming it's going to work because I paid $480 for it, so yeah. But if and when it does, then I'm pretty sure Link Between Worlds will be the first 3DS game I do. After that, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm really going to do with my 3DS as far as, like, LPing. Because the only other game I can think of, straight off the top of my head, that I'm even remotely interested in LPing at the moment on the 3DS would be Mario and Luigi, the Dream Team, which is actually a really good game. But at the same time, I don't know, because it was a good game, though. It was a great game. And I've never seen anybody else LP it, so it's like, huh. Of course, I don't watch that many people, as far as that goes. So maybe, I mean, I don't know, somebody out there is probably doing it. But whatever. So aside from that, I'm not sure. I have Metroid Prime 3 Corruption out here. I know I need to eventually do that game. And I played a little bit of it, but not much. So I kind of, sort of know a little bit about it, but at the same time, I haven't. Like, I definitely don't want to do it blind because that would just be, nuts. I'm sure eventually at some point I'll get around to the second Ace Attorney game, but the thing is, if I do that, I'm gonna want to have like 2 LPs going on at the same time because it seems like I don't know, like a lot of people aren't really into that. I don't know, I mean, I randomly searched my name on Google the other day, and I found this random message board posting. And it was just one post by one person is all it was, but it said, as long as he doesn't do another one of those stupid Ace Attorney games. And I don't know, it's just stuck with me. You know, and it's like, that's all it takes sometimes, is like one person to make you think, oh no, I shouldn't do this, you know, and it's like, well, I should just follow my heart, I know. But the thing is, if I do Ace Attorney, I'm probably going to try to at least do something else alongside it. And that's what I want to do most of the time anyway. It's just a matter of getting some stuff recorded, getting ahead a little bit. Because I don't want to be caught up trying to make 2 videos a day and be posting those like on the same day that I record them. Because if I make that an obligation, then I just know, you know, and then when the smallest thing comes up, I'm not going to have any way to, you know, post stuff because I'm not going to be ahead on it. So it's kind of like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know, I don't know. Just do whatever you can. Do what you can, when you can, while you can, how you can, whatever you can, and why you can. That didn't make any sense. What other games have I talked about? I know I mentioned Boot Hill Heroes. I haven't played that pretty much at all since I mentioned it up at the top of Death Mountain in this LP. So, and it was a good game, but I don't know, I wasn't crazy about the battle system, to be honest. I'm trying to, because see, the thing is, you have to put in commands like way ahead of when they actually happened. You put in the commands so far ahead of time that there's no way you could actually plan around enemy attacks. It's like the enemy attacks would happen, but it would be too late because you've already put in like your next 3 commands. And it's like, sure, you can take them back, but then now you're trying to take back commands to change them and put in your next command after whatever you've put in already. And then sometimes what will happen is you'll have a character, like, you want to take back their commands, but you don't want to take back the other character's command. So you're going to this character and pressing B to take back his last command and go over and put in a different command. Meanwhile, this character over here, you move right because they're waiting for you to put in your commands. And it's like, oh, okay, I gotta take back this guy, move this guy ahead. And sometimes you forget where you're at, you know, in the middle of... Oh, it's so confusing. I don't know. I'm really anxious for Mother 4 to come out. I'm definitely thinking I might LP that. That is assuming that... I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't want to, but assuming that the developers are okay with it. But then is it any safer to assume that normal developers are okay with it, you know? With us doing what we're doing now. Anyway. That one other Ni no Kuni video that I was going to go back and do, I know eventually I'll do that, but... who knows when that's going to be. At some point, I don't know. And there's still Final Fantasy X, too. Final Fantasy X, oh my god. I don't know, like, everybody's streaming these days, and it's like... You know, streaming is great and all, don't get me wrong. My problem with streaming is that once I start, I don't want to stop. So I end up sitting there for like 6, 8, 10 hours. Just going on, you know, and it's like, oh, shoot. Plus, I don't want to get it to where I'm scheduled to do it at a certain time, because then it feels like a job. You know, and this has never been a job to me. At least it's never felt like that before, and I don't want it to become like that. I don't want it to become an obligation to where I have to set aside specific times to where I'd have to do it at this exact time, because I don't know if I'm going to be feeling good at that time, or what my throat's going to be doing, or, you know, anything, so I can't promise anything, because I don't know, like, from one week to the next. Okay, at any rate, this is Saturday. I should have had the video out a lot earlier than this. So, it's already 4 in the afternoon. I gotta edit this so I can get it out as soon as I can. So, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here, and, next time on Nintendo Capri Sun, a bird story. After that, who knows? Any way the wind blows, you know?